Good morning, year 6. Miss Maricel is back. Okay, let's just recall our lesson, the previous lesson about percentages and its equivalent fraction. Okay, would you mind to match the percentage and fractions? So let's do it together. You can pause it and check your answer. So 10%, that will be 10 over 100. So it will be this. Why? Because 10 divided by 100, we can simplify 1 out of 10. 20%, if we are going to write it into simplest form, 20 times what to give you 100? 5. Oh. Okay, so that means to say this is the answer. Okay, so 20% is 1/5. Anyway, 100 divided by 5 is 20. Now, what is the pair of 25 to give you 100? Yes, times 4. Okay, 4. So this will be 1/4. What is 50% in fraction? Yes, 1/2. So 50 times 2 is 100. Therefore, 50 times 1 is 50%. So 1/2. And 75 is 3/4. Okay? Remember, when we have 10%, we can write 10 over 100. And if you cancel that one, it will give you 110. 20% can be written as 100. And if you will cancel that one, it will be 2. And then you will divide it by 5. So it will be 2. So it will be 1/5. Okay? And 50%, of course, what is 50%? It's half. 75%, and it will be that. Okay? Now, so our lesson for today is all about percentage of a quantity or percentage of an amount. So you should know how to calculate the percentage of a quantity by multiplication and division. And you have to solve also problems or create problems related to percentage and apply it to real life situation. Now, how we are going to calculate this one? So the first step you're going to do is you're going to make 10% as a fraction times 300. Now, first thing I'm going to help you to make it in simpler way. Let's multiply first 1 times 3. So that will be 3. How many zeros do we have? 1, 2, 3. That means 10 times 300 is 3,000. And you're going to carry, I do have to write the same 100. Okay, 3,000 divided by 100 is, so since we have 2 zeros, cancel it. So the answer is 30. This is one method, first method. Let's do the second method. Okay. You can also write this in decimal. So as decimal, so 10% is what? 10% is 0.1 times 300. So this will be 1 times 3. 1 times 300 is 300. How many decimal do we have? Only 1. So since we have the decimal point here, you can just move it. And the answer is 30. Okay? This is the second method. The other method the third one is, you can write it also the same thing as a fraction. Okay, times 300. You can divide 300 divided by 100 divided by 100. So it will be 3. 3 times 10 is 30. So if you could see, they are all having the same answer. So you can choose any method you want. Is it method 1, method 2, method 3? It's up to you. The easiest way you think it is easier for you, that is the one you're going to follow. Okay, that's why I gave you 3 methods for you to use. Now let's try to do letter B. So 20%, okay, 20% will be written as 20 over 100. Of means times and times 300. Okay, now let's multiply 2 times 3, which is 6. How many zeros do we have? 3 zeros. So 20 times 300 is 6,000 over 100. So since we have 2 zeros here, 6,000 divided by 100, 1, 2, 1, and 2. So what's the answer? 60. Okay, if I'm going to use decimal, write decimal, 20% as decimal, so 0.2 times 300. So 2 times 3 is 6, and I have 2 zeros, and I have 1 decimal, so I will cut the decimal here now. So the answer is 60. Okay? Okay, now more example. Okay, let's answer this together. You can pause your video and you can practice. All right, so 5%, it will be written as 5 over 100 times 200. Okay, so 5 times 2 is 10. And we have 2 more 0 here, 1 and 2, divided by 100. We have 2 zeros, so we will cut and then cut. So the answer is 10. Okay, so the answer is 10. Now let's do the another one. I will try to do 0. So I'm using different method. 0.1 times 780. So 1 times 780 is 780. And remember, these are whole numbers, so I will put the point here. We have 1 decimal place, so I will move the decimal here. So the answer is 78. Okay? Another method is 25 over 100 times 360 equals, so you will multiply 25 times 360, times 360, or you can say 25 times 36. What's your answer? 900. And we have 1 0, so 9,000 over 100. So I have 2 zeros, I'll cancel 2 zeros, so the answer is 90. Okay. Now, next one, 60% of 24 hours. So this will be 78. I hope you did it correctly. And then 90. And now let's do this again. So 0, I will use the decimal again, 0.6 times 24. What is 24 times 6? Can you find out? $144. So we have one decimal. So remember, a whole number, always the decimal there. So we move 1. Therefore, the answer is 114.4. Okay, did you do it correctly now? I hope so. Okay, let's solve the problem here. Hadi wanted to find out 30% of 60 kilograms of bird feeds. How much do you think it is? So let's write this one again as a fraction. So 30. So that's why I'm doing alternatively the fraction as a fraction, the percentage as a fraction, and also as a decimal. It's up to you which one you are going to choose, which method you want to choose. It's still both correct, okay? So 3 times 6. Can you tell me what is 3 times 6? Okay, 18. And how many zeros do we have left? 2 zeros divided by 100. Since I have 2 zeros here, I will cancel that one also. So the answer is 18 kilograms. Okay? I hope you understand. Okay, so let's do this one. This is page 97. I think we have answered this already in the class, but let's answer only one. So we can do letter F. So 25, oops. We can do it here. 25 over 100 times 1200 or 1200. So what is 25 times 12? Okay, 300. And we have 2 zeros here. Divided by 100. So 2 zeros, 2 zeros. So the answer is 300. Okay? Okay, I'm going to answer another one in question 2. One example in it, and you can answer it by yourself. Okay? So let's do this one. 25 over 100 times 48. Okay, so $1,200 divided by 100. So we have 2 zeros here, you cut. So the answer is 12 for letter D. Okay. Next one, I'm going to answer this. Okay, so we can write 0.5. Anyway, 50% of 2.50, it's very easy, it's 1.5. So times 2.5. That will be 125. How many decimal places? We have 1 and 2. So 1 and 2, so 1.25. So half, 50% or half of 2.50 is 101.25. Okay? So I want you to select any question 2 or question 3 to answer and submit to me. If you have any question, you can just ask. Okay, so I hope you understand how to find the percentage of a quantity or percentage of an amount. So thank you, Year 6. I hope you understood. Thank you for listening. And you can just message me you can email me or message me in the Google Classroom. See you again see you in the next lesson. If you don't understand, you can just watch again the video. So bye for now, Year 6.